Y'all, it is your favorite random girl on the internet with the most random content. My channel is literally like a box of chocolates because you never know what you're gonna get. And today's randomization is a very ironic lesson on time management. Now, I've done something similar to this on my channel before. It was about procrastination, which I guess falls under the time management category. But today is mainly going to be about how I managed to keep my head above water, working 2 jobs and graduating college, and I guess, doing this YouTube channel, because I always was able to make a way and find time and manage my time very well, I think, to get it all done, because regardless, it has to get done. And so I want to share how I did it all through it all, because it was not easy. I mean, mainly talking from like a general stance, because I thought about doing it in a way where I talked about all my 4 years in college and my experience, because I had something different going on every year. Like my freshman year I was still cheering competitively, and then my sophomore year I got like super sick and I was like literally never in class, and so on and so forth. But I feel like you really won't be able to apply that to somebody else's life. So I'm just going to be talking about like general how I would help somebody that struggles with time management, not just in college but like throughout life in general. Okay, so the number one thing that people say when they are struggling with time management is they have so much to do and so little time. And that is true to a point, but it's really so much to do because it's a lot of tedious things that go into like the big things, and people think about the things that they have to do in too large of a chunk instead of getting the small and tedious stuff done, so it makes getting the bigger stuff done easier, and then you won't necessarily feel like you have so much to do in so little time, because all that little necessary yet unnecessary stuff has gotten out the way. And so I don't want to be cliche and say make a list, because everybody's organization skills are different. This is not a lesson about organization. This is a lesson about time management, and the two do run together, but I'm not going to focus on organization because the way I organize my stuff is sticky notes. So I'm not going to get into that. Make a way to organize the tedious stuff, because when you get the tedious stuff out the way, and I mean tedious stuff that you will probably forget, like moving the clothes from the wash to the dryer or something like that, because even though that's something small to remember, it leads into something bigger because you need those clothes to go to work. Instead of just crossing off go to work off your to-do list, do the little things that lead up to you doing the big things successfully. And that's how I would manage. I would just do like all of the small things that would make me feel kind of overwhelmed, but because the small things were like easy things to do and not thinking about like the big thing that I have to do, it will help me go into the big thing that I have to do a lot smoother. I really hope that makes sense. For example, if I have like a bunch of homework, but I know I need to send emails out first asking certain questions about the homework, because I can't do the homework unless I understand these questions that I'm asking, then I'm going to go ahead and send the emails off first. And now all I have to do is wait for a response. So then it makes my homework getting done easier, right? When things run smooth together like that, you actually save a lot of time because you're doing a little stuff that helps the bigger stuff be easier. Something else that is very helpful with me in my time management is dedicating a task or event, I guess, to every single day of the week. Like obviously Monday is my YouTube day. That is my main focus, getting my video out so I can focus on the rest of the week. And like maybe you can think about it as like your gym day. Like maybe Monday is your leg day, and along with leg day, these are the things that have to get done. But obviously I have other things to do during my day on Mondays than just YouTube, but YouTube I label it as Mondays I label it as my YouTube day, right? So that's just an example. And then I work Tuesdays, Thursdays at Walgreens, and then Friday and Saturday nights I am at Kickback Jacks. So I know that on Tuesdays and Thursdays, those are the days I'm going to be at work, because it takes up a big chunk of my day. And then I arrange the other tasks that I have to do around the theme of that day. Does that make sense? So, and then like Thursdays is when I have cheer, and then I arrange my things that I have to do around the theme of that day. So that is one of the main things that I have, or main ways that I have been able to manage my time so well, because I have a task, I have a theme for every single day of the week, regardless if something gets thrown at me, regardless if I have this and that to do. That's just what that really helped me a lot. And so when I do use my sticky notes that I mentioned, I would write, on the sticky note, that and the theme of that day, and then on bullet points all the other things that need to get done around that task. So if for you Wednesdays is when your son has soccer, then that is what you're doing that day, but the other things that need to get done need to be based around whatever time that is, and the things that you have to do to get ready for that thing, and the tedious things that you have to do to make it easier to do that thing, like I said. So with me working 2 jobs and being in college and things like that, like I have had to develop a no matter what type mindset, meaning that it might be this time in the morning or this time late at night or in the middle of the night, but this thing has to get done because I have no other option. And so that has helped me with my time management, because I have developed a no matter what type way of thinking, because it's been a lot of times where I've literally had no choice. I have to stay up and do it, or I have to get up early and do it because there isn't any more time. And so I don't really have an issue sacrificing things or cutting off my sleep because of getting things done, because at the end of the day, nobody's going to do it for me. So I feel like that has aided me in being able to juggle the amount that I do juggle, because I make myself do it, like not like in a miserable way. It's just some things they just have to get done when they have to get done. And so, doing the tedious things to make doing the bigger thing a lot easier, and having like a theme for every day and circling your schedule around that theme, the other kind of small stuff that you have to do, and then just having a no matter what type mindset has all that combined has really helped me manage my time. I might not have that much time as I want left over. I might not have enough time to just go out and do things, or like maybe hang out with a friend, but at least I got the things done that I needed to get done, because sometimes it's just like it's worse if it doesn't get done. Sometimes you can afford to take a break, like, okay, I can do that tomorrow, but I try not to do that a lot, because that can lead into bad habits, and then once you lead into a bad habit, it's hard to break it, and you got to start from ground zero. So yeah, another good way that really helps me is doing small things inside of the big things. Like, you don't necessarily have to get the tedious things done before you do whatever that big thing is. And I say that, like, doing small things inside of the big thing, like if I have to work, but I also have other things to do, like after that, like small stuff. Sometimes I do it while I'm at work. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, all this week, like, I've been trying to like get my pictures and stuff back from my grad shoot. And if you've seen my little vlog of my grad shoot, then yeah, you'll know it was a really big deal, and you need to go watch it on my shorts because it was a really good day. But anyways, I was at work doing those pictures because I knew I was not gonna have time when I got off of work. Now, just because I'm doing something doesn't mean it has my undivided attention. Like, my attention is definitely divided between so many other things. Like, if I need to call the doctor, I know they close at 5:00, I will call them, and maybe when I'm on my break at work, or maybe when I just have like an ounce of time when I'm walking across campus and like be on hold as I'm walking or something like that. Like, just still doing things inside other big things to still, get things done. Like, maybe let me sneak to go to the bathroom so I can send this email real quick. You know what I mean? Like, stuff like that. So that has definitely helped me with just triple, quadruple tasking as I'm doing the main part of my day, which might be, I'm at work or I'm doing YouTube. That has definitely been helpful. I really feel like I was just all over the place and like just a hot freaking mess. That's why I said this video is so ironic, because I do not have the credentials to be teaching a lesson on time management, but whatever, I just did. So yeah, if you keep up with my life, I guess, on my shorts, y'all know I've been very extremely busy with my grad shoot that I've been planning for like a month now, and it was just like a lot. But I love being here. Y'all know I love being on this camera in front of y'all and just talking about random stuff that I want to talk about, because I'm a random girl on the internet. And yeah, so with my long forms, I just kind of do whatever I want to do, and then but mainly on my shorts is how you kind of keep up with my life, because I vlog a little bit more on my shorts than I do like on obviously on my sit down videos. I don't have any vlogs of long form, but a lot of like just like my life stuff, if you want to like I guess get to know me better, is definitely on my shorts, and you will find them there, because it's just easier like when I'm out and about and just be like, let me do a quick vlog, you know, rather than sitting down and setting up and getting my mic and, you know, doing all that other stuff. But yeah, maybe one day I would do vlogs in long form, but I don't know. So I don't know why I keep scratching. I'm not itchy, I'm just doing it. I don't know why, but maybe because of these ratchet freaking nails. I don't know. But anyways, that is it, and I will see y'all. I don't know when I will see y'all again. I'm not even lying, because I know I'm taking a break because I'm getting ready to turn my tassel and walk the stage, and I don't know how long that break is going to be. And I know that sounds kind of bad, but it will definitely be probably a week, maybe 2, just so I can focus on enjoying the moment and soaking in the moment. And a lot of my content from right now, probably until graduation, will be shorts. Now, when I will be back with a long form, I am not sure, but I would definitely be uploading like shorts and stuff like as I get closer and closer to graduation. But as far as like sitting down like every single week, it might be a couple weeks of a break. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to y'all. I just wanted to get this done, and this might be my last long form as a college student. I can't even believe it. Let me stop running my mouth, because y'all probably done clicked off by now. Let me just be quiet. I'm gonna go have a good rest of your day and get that thing done that you know you need to get done. And when you do, think of me. All right, see y'all later.